Shalom, shalom. First and foremost, before we get started, I like to give all praise and honor and glory to Yahweh by Hashem, Yahweh Shai by Hashem, Rikakadash, and double honors to those great millstone while is truth, and also to the hopeful elect that scatter abroad. I like to say shalom and come back here today with another great and powerful lesson through the spirit and power of Yahweh by Hashem, Yahweh Shai. So the type of the lesson is the Lord will destroy them that destroy the earth. So I like to say shalom to all I listen and learn. Hope this will help you today and guide you back in the paths of righteousness and back to the true power, which in fact is Yahweh by Hashem, Yahweh Shai, and not about who is them that destroy the earth. That is Esau, Edom, the so-called white man, the devil that the Bible speaks of, and not about we're constantly breathing what? Poison, like chemtrail, also in our food, GMO modified food, cloning, also with metals and different nanoparticles in it, and metals and stuff, things that will destroy. Also, we have a lot of diseases running rampant, cancer, diabetes, different things of that sort, all sorts of sickness, all sorts of death, all sorts of great confusion is looming all around this place because what? The earth was given into the hands of the wicked. When you read about that in Job chapter 9 and verse 24, only for a certain time. The Lord said he will let until it be taken out the way. You can also find that in what? 2 Thessalonians chapter 2, I think around 8 or 7. And everybody, would tell you. So right now, we have that wicked vibration. Also, the earth is all out of course. This is the land of confusion, and also that they constantly dumping all sorts of poison, oils, and chemicals in the sea, in the rivers. You know what I'm saying? And everybody this place is all out of balance. And everybody, the Lord's getting ready to set up that righteous balance. You know what I'm saying? This place is out of order. The Lord's getting ready to set up that original order, which in fact is righteousness. You know what I'm saying? The earth to come is what? It's the kingdom of heaven. No, the earth age to come is the kingdom of heaven. And everybody, say we're here. It is at the door. So we seeing a lot of people constantly walking in great pride. We're seeing a lot of people, are covenants, lovers of themselves and not lovers of what? Yahweh by Hashem, Yahweh Shai. Because what? The earth is constantly being destroyed. It's constantly being broken down each and every day. And everybody, says, hey, so right now, this place is sick and the Lord's getting ready to return to what? To cut off a long disease. And who is that long disease? The so-called white man, the devil that the Bible speaks of. So the Lord's getting ready to cut him down. And everybody, we cannot wait. So the title of the daily lesson, once again, is the Lord will destroy them that destroy the earth. So we get started. We open up the lesson with a quick precept. Let's go to Proverbs one moment. A quick lesson through the spirit, and I hope that you get edified. Let's go to Proverbs chapter 29 and verse 2. And it reads, so when the righteous are in authority, the people rejoice. But when the wicked bears rule, the people mourn. Let's read that again. Proverbs chapter 29 and verse 2. So when the righteous are in authority, the people rejoice. But when the wicked bears rule, the people mourn. And that about right now, so the wicked are in authority. So the earth was given into the hands of the wicked. And that about they're constantly having that wicked vibration. And that about we're mourning right now. And that about the animals, the trees, so the whole environment is mourning right now because of what? It's offset, it's unbalanced, it's out of order. And that about the Lord is getting ready to return and set up that righteous order. And that about we cannot wait. And that about we seeing that this place is constantly going down here. We seeing that what society is breaking down. We seeing that, all hell is getting ready to break loose because of what? That wicked vibration, Esau, Edom, the so-called white man, the devil that the Bible speaks of. And that about that he's getting ready to try to destroy the whole earth. He cannot rule. He don't want anyone to rule. That's why the Lord's getting ready to return and snatch him out of rulership and put him back in his rightful place, which in fact is servant. He was only meant to what? To be a servant. Not about he cannot rule. And not about his rulership is over. And not about, hey, we cannot wait. So the kingdom of heaven, it is at hand. So all this darkness and all this breathing these chemtrails, all this being sick, all this constantly, having all sorts of elements is getting ready to be a thing of the past. The Lord is getting ready to return and heal the earth. You know what I'm saying? The one that's destroying the earth. And not about we cannot wait. So the Lord is getting ready to do a mighty work. So now, and not about we will be rejoicing. And not about right now we are mourning. We're in the house of mourning because what? The wrong peoples are in rulership, which in fact is the devil that the Bible speaks of. And not about it constantly robbing and stealing and killing. Constantly, manipulating the wealth, constantly destroying the ecosystem, constantly destroying everything. And not about it, he got hell to pay. And not about the Lord said, vengeance is mine, says the Lord. So we read upon judgment. Not about he's getting ready to pay him back for all the wrong that he did. He shed the what? The saints in innocent blood, which in fact is Israel, the Negroes, the Latino, the Hispanics, and everybody, but that everybody, hey, a reckoning is coming. The Lord is getting ready to set us back up on high, and we cannot wait. So a lot of people right now, are sick, full of disease, all sorts of depression, A lot of people have mental illness because of what? This wicked vibration, you know what I'm saying? He constantly destroying the earth through all these chemicals, pseudoscience, AI, you know what I'm saying? Once again, and out about it, hey, we're here. It is at the door. And out about the Lord is getting ready to return. And whoo, we cannot wait. Even get ready to do a mighty work. So let's I don't mean to be rambling. Let's go to one moment. Let's go to just a quick lesson through the Spirit. Let's go to one moment. Let's go to Isaiah chapter 24. Isaiah chapter 24. Just a quick lesson through the Spirit. Isaiah chapter 24. One moment. Isaiah chapter 24. And we'll start at verse, one moment. Let's start at verse 4. Isaiah chapter 24 and verse 4. And it reads that the earth mourneth and fadeth away. The world language and fadeth away. The haughty people of the earth do languish. Verse 5. The earth also is defiled under the inhabitants thereof, because they have transgressed the law, changed the audience, broken the everlasting covenant. Verse 6. Therefore has the curse devoured the earth, and they that dwell therein are desolate thereof, and the inhabitants of the earth are burned, and few men are left. And everybody, so the earth is what's constantly mourning, constantly what fading away because of what? All this wickedness, all of this vibration that's going on in the earth, you know what I'm saying? These chemtrails, all this different chemicals, all these different things that that's displeasing to Yahweh by Hashem Yahushua. And everybody, the people are mourning, you know what I'm saying? The ecosystem, everything it's in a bad shape. And everybody, the Lord is getting ready to return. This place is lacking. You know what I'm saying? And everybody, hey, you know what I'm saying? We cannot wait. So that's why the Lord said, come out of here, my people. This place is polluted. And everybody, it's polluted each and every day. We ready to get out of this nightmare and get back in our what? In our first estate. And everybody, it's defiled. And everybody, the Lord's getting ready to cleanse this place with what? With that fervent heat, the indignation of Yahweh by Hashem Yahushua. This place got to be cleansed. And everybody, hey, the Lord is getting ready to do it. Oh, we are here. So now, let's go to let's get a quick precept. Let's go to Psalm chapter 2. One moment, just a quick lesson. Psalm chapter 2, one moment. Psalm chapter 2 and verse 1. Psalm chapter 2 and verse 1. And it reads that, why do the heathen rage and the people imagine a vain thing? Let's read that again. Psalm chapter 2 and verse 1. Why do the heathens rage and the people imagine a vain thing? And everybody, they imagine what? They're going to constantly, this place going to constantly go on the way it's going to go on. They constantly thinking they're going to constantly rule, thinking that they're going to be the next superpower. They're constantly bucking up against one another. But that about the Lord's getting ready to cease all of that, all that arrogancy, all that proud, all the one that is destroying the earth, they constantly been doing it, over and over. And that about that, hey, we are here. And everybody, we seeing that the signs of the times have changed. We seeing that, everything is constantly breaking down all around. This economy is constantly collapsing. We seeing that the world as we know it is what? It's collapsing. And everybody, the Lord's getting ready to usher in what? The kingdom of heaven. And they're constantly raging, imagine a vain thing that they're going to constantly what? Destroy the earth. And also they thinking they're going to be in power. And everybody, hey, the Lord's getting ready to change all that. So, so the world is upside down, and the Lord's getting ready to turn the world right back side up, that righteous order, and we cannot wait. So the Lord's getting ready to do a mighty work. So now, let's go to one moment. Let's go to Sirach chapter 10 and verse 10. Sirach chapter 10 and verse 10. One moment. Sirach chapter 10 and verse 10. One moment. Sirach chapter 10 and verse 10. And it reads, the physician cutteth off a long disease, and he that is today a king, tomorrow shall die. Let's read that again. Sirach chapter 10 and verse 10. The physician, who is the physician? Yes, Yahweh, our Lord and Savior, cutteth off a long disease, and he that is today a king. Who is today a king? Esau, Edom, the so-called white man. Today, tomorrow shall die. So let's read that over one more time. Sirach chapter 10 and verse 10. The physician cutteth off a long disease, and he that today a king, tomorrow shall die. And everybody right now, we knowing that the earth was given into the hands of the wicked. And everybody, he's constantly plunging, constantly pillaging, constantly going in other people's land and constantly what drain up the resource, taking down the economies, constantly just destroying and pillaging as he go. You know what I'm saying? Constantly shedding innocent blood, and out about a disease that's constantly spreading, and out about the physician is getting ready to return, and about and cut him off. That is what Yahweh Shah Hamashiach, he's getting ready to return. Set everything back the rightful way. You know what I'm saying? And rightfully in what? In order. And that's what we're longing for each and every day. So this place, this is the temporal world, because that about this place constantly is constantly is being more and more filthy, more and more uncleanness, all sorts of sin, all sorts of deceivingness and darkness. And out about the Lord's getting ready to cleanse this place. We cannot wait. We're sick of this place. And out about so right now he's on high. But out about the Lord's getting ready to cut him off. He's getting ready to die. The Lord's getting ready to destroy him in the fullness of his sufficiency. He shall be in what? In straits. And out about we read upon that time. We at the beginning of sorrow. And out about we cannot wait. So this is the temporal world. Well, we can't wait for this nightmare to be over. Man, I'm telling you. So now, don't mean to be rambling once again. Let's go to Isaiah chapter 34. Get another example. The one that destroyed the earth. The Lord is getting ready to destroy them. So let's go to Isaiah chapter, just random scriptures. Isaiah chapter 34. One moment. Isaiah chapter 34 and verse 5. Isaiah chapter 34 and verse 5. And it reads, said, for my sword shall be bathed in heaven. Behold, it shall come down on Idumea and upon the people of my curse to judgment. And those are the people that will destroy the earth, constantly destroying the earth, which in fact, Idumea is a Latin or Greek term that used to describe what? Edom, you know what I'm saying? Esau, Edom, which in fact is the so-called white man. So now, let's start back up. Isaiah chapter 34 and verse 6. The sword of the Lord is filled with blood. It is made fat with fatness, and with the blood of the lambs and the goat, and with the fat of the kidneys of the rams. And the Lord has a sacrifice in Bajra, and in a great slaughter in the land of Idumea. And out about the Lord's getting ready to bring that sword down on the one that destroyed the earth, which in fact Esau, Edom, the so-called white man. And out about hey, we cannot wait. The Lord is getting ready to do the thing. And out about we are very excited. Rejoice ye heaven. And out about hey, all this sickness, all this people feeling depressed, the people have mental illness, all these things are getting ready to be a thing of the past. That wicked vibration is getting ready to be cut off. So now let's start back up. Isaiah chapter 34, one moment. Isaiah chapter 34, and we'll start back up at verse 7. And the unicorn shall come down with them, and the bullocks with the bull, and their land shall be soaked with blood, and their dust made fat with fatness. Verse 8. For it is the day of the Lord's vengeance, and the year of recompense for the controversy of Zion. Verse 9. And the stream thereof shall be turned unto pitch, and the dust thereof into brimstone, and the land thereof shall be become burning pitch. Verse 10. It shall not be quenched night nor day. The smoke thereof shall go up forever, from generation to generation. It shall lie waste. None shall pass through it for forever and forever. And that's what's going to happen to what? Babylon the Great, which in fact is America. The Lord's getting ready to destroy this place. Not about the one that destroyed the earth. The Lord's getting ready to destroy them. And not about the Esau, Edom, also the heathen nation, also the 2/3. And not about so the Lord is getting ready to cut that off. You know what I'm saying? Not about with that fervent heat. And not about the indignation of Yahweh by Hashem Yahweh. So this place is getting ready to be purified. This is getting ready to be a burnt offering. You know what I'm saying? All this wickedness, all this pollution. You know what I'm saying? All these things that's what is displeasing to Yahweh by Hashem Yahushua. You know what I'm saying? Out about, we seeing that, it constantly cutting down the tree. The earth is polluted. You know what I'm saying? The food is polluted. You know what I'm saying? The people is polluted. And the Lord's getting ready to destroy this place. And out about it, oh man, we cannot wait. The Lord is doing a mighty work. And also the end is being manifested right before our eyes. So now let's get another quick precept. Let's go to Jeremiah chapter 51. Jeremiah chapter 51, one moment. Jeremiah chapter 51 and verse 25. Jeremiah chapter 51 and verse 25. One moment. Another quick precept. And it reads that, behold, I am against thee, O destroying mountain, says the Lord, which destroys all the earth. And I will stretch out my hand upon thee, and roll thee down from the rocks, and will make thee a burnt offering. I mean a burnt mountain, Salaki. Let's read that again. Jeremiah chapter 51 and verse 25. Behold, I am against thee, O destroying mountain, says the Lord, which destroys all the earth, and I will stretch out my hand upon thee, and roll thee down from the rocks, and will make thee a a burnt mountain. I don't know why I keep saying burnt offering, but anyway, a burnt mountain. Now everybody there, who is that destroying a mountain? That is what? America. And everybody, they constantly were destroying the earth. You know what I'm saying? They are the what? The hammer of the whole earth. So like, and everybody, that what the nation police, they went in all these different nations and destroyed these destroyed these government, destroyed their resource, dried them all up, constantly robbing and stealing and killing and shedding innocent blood. So the Lord is getting ready to bring that judgment, and also for the controversy of Zion, his people. Now everybody, what was done to us is getting ready to be done to them. The Lord's getting ready to shed their blood because they destroyed his people, and also they destroyed the earth. And everybody, hey, the Lord is getting ready to do a mighty work. So he's angry with the wicked each and every day. Hey, the Lord's getting ready to do it, man. So now, let's get one moment. Let's go to Matthew chapter 24. Matthew chapter 24, one moment. Matthew chapter 24 and verse 21. Matthew chapter 24 and verse 21. And it reads, for then shall be great tribulation, such as was not since the beginning of the world to this time, nor ever shall be. Verse 22, and except those days should be shortened, there should be no flesh be saved, but for the elect's sake, those days shall be short. And about these days are what constantly accelerate, constantly being short, because we already know that who's in charge right now. Esau, even the so-called white man, he would destroy the whole earth, including the elect. But the Lord said, for the elect's sake, those days shall be short. And out about the Lord, has his hands on the elect. And out about we knowing that this devil is getting ready to come down with great wrath. He's getting ready to come down with that pseudo sign, that falsehood sign. Also, he getting ready to come with all his different technology, because he is the Lord, sword from the left hand side. And out about all this, so all sorts of wickedness, all sorts of evilness that he's getting ready to try to bring. And out about the Lord is getting ready to cut him off. So we're in that transition of power. And out about this place is getting ready to go. And we cannot wait. All this wickedness, all this darkness, all these people walking in great pride. The Lord is getting ready to bring that judgment. And out about we cannot wait. So, he said he will let until it be taken out the way. And we in these times, in these perilous times, right upon World War III, right upon a time of trouble that we have never seen before. And out about he constantly destroying the earth, constantly, killing, robbing, stealing, and killing. This vibration of the earth is all thrown off course. So the earth is all out of course. And out about the Lord's getting ready to put it back in, in the right course. You know what I'm saying? Ooh, we cannot wait. You know what I'm saying? Out about you seeing that, that the weather is all out of course. You know what I'm saying? Like some days like it's summertime, some days it's like wintertime. We're in the fall, and I'm in the south, and everybody, some days it feel just like it's wintertime. Some days it feel like it so you won't know the times in the season right now. Everything is out of course. He changed the dates, he changed the time. You know what I'm saying? And everybody, hey, he got hell to pay, and everybody, the Lord will destroy them that destroyed the earth. And that is Esau, Edom, the so-called white man, the devil that the Bible speaks of. And that about it, we cannot wait. So now let's go to one moment. Let's go to before we close out. Let's go to Micah chapter 2 and verse 1 before we close out. Just a quick lesson. Micah chapter 2, one moment. Micah chapter 2, one moment, and verse 1. We'll start there. Micah chapter 2 and verse 1 said, woe to them that devise iniquity and work evil upon their beds. When the morning is light, they practice it, because it is in the power of their hand. Verse 2, and they cover fields and take them by violence and houses and take them away. So they oppress a man and his house, even a man and his heritage. And that's what the so-called white have been doing all his days. And evil was constantly multiplied when they came into rulership. And hey, we're here, it's at the door. And so all this unbalance, all this darkness, and all this deceiveness is getting ready to cease. The Lord is getting ready to destroy them that destroyed the earth. And all this innocent blood that was here, all this robbing and stealing and killing, is getting ready to be a thing of the past. And in their day, they shall know that he is the Lord, Yahweh, Hashem, Yahweh Shai. So now, let's go to our last and final script, just a random scripture. Let's go to Revelation chapter 11. We'll close out here. Revelation chapter 11 and verse 11. And I hope that you got edified. One moment. Revelation chapter 11 and verse 18. Revelation chapter 11 and verse 18. And it reads, and the nation were angry, and thy wrath is come, and the time of the dead, that they should be judged, and that thou shouldest give reward unto thy servants, the prophets, and to the saints, and them that fear thy name, the elect, small and great, and shouldest destroy them which destroy the earth. Whoo, let's read that one more time. Revelation chapter 11 and verse 18. And the nation were angry, and thy wrath is come, judgment, and the time of the dead, that they should be judged, and that thou shouldest give reward unto thy servants, the prophets, and to the saints, and to them that fear thy name, small and great, and shouldest destroy them which destroy the earth. And out about here, that's what the Lord's getting ready to do. He's getting ready to come with his great reward, the one that feared him, the one that constantly did his will each and every day, constantly magnified his name. That is what the elect, and out about the true believers of Yahweh by Hashem Yahushua. And also he's getting ready to come to bring judgment upon them that destroyed the earth. And out about that is Esau, Edom, also these heathen nations that was in collaboration with them. When you read about that in Psalm chapter 83, and out about it, hey, the Lord's getting ready to set the record straight. And out about we're living in these times, real time. So the title of the day lesson, once again, is the Lord will destroy them that destroy the earth. So I like to give all praises and honor and glory to Yahweh by Hashem, Yahweh Shai by Hashem, Rekakadash. I like to say, Shalom.